welcome to Stories with Meera Auntie, Maya Katha. Interesting, I have a story which has been shared by our little friend, and his name is Mayuk. Thank you, Manideepa, for sharing his story. And I enjoyed listening to the audio clipping which he shared. And this story is something really special, and I would love narrating. But where's the book? I don't have the book. I don't have the book. What did I do? Okay. So, children, here is something what we do, right? We learn so many things, and in order to remember that, we either write it down, or we draw, or we keep narrating that to ourselves. So what did Meera Auntie do? I kept narrating it to myself, and then I was just trying to remember the story, and then I thought, why not draw? Why not draw? And this is what I have done. Excuse me with my drawing. This helps me in remembering. I'm sure it should help you guys too. So here is the story about the snail and the whale, and it's written by Julia Donaldson, and illustrations are by Axel Scheffler. These illustrations are by Meera Auntie. Okay, so there is a snail and the whale. There was the snail. Can you see? This is the snail who used to live on a rock, a dock over here, and he always had that itchy feet. Can you see those lines over here, the curved one? Yes, it always had that itchy feet, it wanted to move around, it wanted to see the world. It was like, how beautiful the world is, I want to travel. These are the kind of thoughts that little snail had. But there were the group of other snails. Can you see the group of other snails? They were like, okay, stop it, don't move around, stay back here only. And the poor snail is like, oh no, I want to travel around. And there is one thing, children, what happens when a snail travels, very slowly, it kind of leaves a path, which is, in the book which says a silver colored traced path, okay? And what did the snail do? It kept crawling, and with the path it left behind, it had written a note on this rock. What was the note? You want to see that? Yes. Lift wanted around the world. And there's a snail over there. And what happened? The snail had written about it. It was a starlit night. Beautiful night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Can you see over here? And there is one humpback whale. Such a kind whale he is. He was just swimming. He's enjoying his swim in the ocean. And he comes across something written on the rock, and it is glittering, silver colored trace path. And when it comes close by and it reads, "Lift wanted around the world." Wow! Oh, this is interesting. And it looks at the snail, and the snail is like, I want to go around the world. And the whale says, hop, just catch hold of my tail. And what does the snail do? It just jumps on the tail. And the whale and the snail, they're so happy, they just went around swimming here and there. And it was such a beautiful one. The snail was enjoying, it was just seeing the sky, stars, the moon, and the vast ocean. And what did this whale do? It just went to this place. This is the iceberg. The whale went traveling and showed the icebergs. You like the iceberg? See? The whale's tail. And the snail is sitting on the tip of the tail, and it's enjoying, wow, it's iceberg, so beautiful. And then what does the whale do? Yes, the whale travels, and oh my God, they are golden sands. And that's a mountain. Oh, the snail gets to see the volcano. Wow, it's beautiful. And it also sees, oh my God, that is a monkey. The snail gets to see the tree, the monkeys, there are birds. And the snail was like, wow, it's so beautiful. I saw the iceberg. I saw the, golden lid, the volcanoes over there. And then where does the snail go? The snail goes, who takes the snail? The whale takes the snail beneath the waves, beneath the tides. And there it comes across the shark and the other animals in the ocean. The snail was so happy. They both were really enjoying the happiness. And one summer morning, what happened one summer morning? You would say typically these people, on a boat near the beaches, they'll go in a full speed. And what happened? The whale got confused, and instead of going towards the beach, towards the ocean, it almost landed towards the shoreline. It was just, on the shore. And the whale didn't have any power to swim back because it needs water, it needs tide to swim back. And the whale got stuck over. You could see the sad face. And the snail is like, come, let's go, let's go. And he says, no, I'm huge, but I'm not strong enough to sail on a land. I need tide, I need water. And what does the snail do for his precious friend? What does he do? Can I show you something? Yeah. The snail again travels slowly. And it reaches a school. And you could see in the school, the teacher was teaching her children. And suddenly on the blackboard, when they see, there was something the snail had written. What has the snail written? Save the whale. Can you see? Save the whale. Yes. And all the children, oh my God, we need to save the whale. We need to save the whale. And they, along with the snail, they got the local emergency team, the fire engine team, so that, the whale is always moistened and it's wet with the water because they need water to breathe, right? And they have waited for the high tide to come. And what did the whale do? It just jumped into the ocean. Can you see? It just happily jumped into the ocean. The snail also jumped along with the whale on the tip of the tail and said, bye-bye, thanks a lot for your help. And they reached back to their place, the dock. And they narrated the story to the group of the snails. And the old snails were so very happy. And they were so happy seeing the friendship between the snail and the whale. See how beautiful it is. Now we need to help each other. That's what we get to learn. The whale helped the snail see the world. And the snail helped whale to swim again. He brought back the life for the whale. And the group of the snails, they all hopped onto the tip of the tail of the whale and they went sailing around. And this is the story of Snail and the Whale. I hope you like it, and you have any stories, send it across. I'm just waiting to draw and narrate the story. Bye-bye from Meera Auntie. Take care. Ta-ta.